Yeah.
You know
How
what I
did
mean?
your family come over?
My mom and dad, they came in as legally,
Okay.
but they made sure that we were all born in the U.S. so we wouldn't have no problems with immigration in the future. So
Right.
my dad was he thought in the
He's
future,
like, we're going to have kids in the U.S.?
right, and then you can take them back because that's
Yeah,
exactly what happened. So
because of
after
the
all
right
of
of
us was
birth.
born,
Yeah.
he shipped us all back to Africa till we was raised. You know, we came in speaking Spanish, French. We didn't speak English until we got to America.
Damn. So you speak how many languages?
4.
4.
Yeah.
That is crazy. What is your
The dialect in Senegal
Yeah.
is Wolof.
Okay.
Yeah, Wolof is the native tongue.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Are you leaning in either direction in terms of the presidential election at this point? I've seen a lot of people come to the Trump side that maybe not would have been on his side 4 years ago, and vice versa.
And vice versa. I think politics is just a big game of who can convince who that they belong to be, that they need to be. Me personally, I believe that we do need a woman leader.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't,
I think it's kind of overdue, right?
I think it's overdue because one thing
never
about
had one.
women, their motivation is family, and I think the rules, the laws, the bills that family is going to pass will be more catered to family versus what Trump would pass. Trump, from a male's perspective, our motivation is power. So
Right.
the bills that we pass are always going to be something that's going to always have a conversation between two parties where a war can either break out or somebody's going to have to be set an example of to show that we have strength, right? So I think now for America specifically, and a lot of parts of the world, we need more women leaders.
Yeah.
And because women just naturally manage households better than men.
Yeah, and I think there's a certain level of compassion that is missing in
that's
the world.
missing in politics specifically.
Yes.
Because what's happening in Gaza, to me,
There's zero compassion.
None.
Yes.
And that's crazy to me.
It is heartbreaking.
It's unbelievable.
It is heartbreaking. I saw a video today that really it fucked me up, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah, I feel like every day I open Twitter and it ruins my mood for an hour.
I
'Cause I'm
promise
like,
you.
fuck,
Wow, man.
These people are
Because it
just
shouldn't be
getting
happening. It's not
murdered.
even necessary.
Yeah, it's wild. And the other thing too is like, Gaza's such a very sad situation, and I'm glad that it's also. I've been noticing on Twitter more people are talking about what's going on in the Congo too.
Right.
With these the mines for the battery materials and all that. And because that's a whole other.
That's a whole nother, man. All of this stuff that we go in here, all come from elements coming from Africa.
And if you see the
yeah.
video of these mines, I mean, you would think it was CGI.
Right.
It's 80,000 people stacked on top of each other, babies, women and mothers carrying babies on their back while they're mining for. It's
crazy.
so crazy.
It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah. Yo, talk to me. I saw what is going on with the city, with your city, because I saw that Senegal had said that you had like a deadline, and give me the update on what's going on, because a lot of people calling you like saying it was a scam. Like, what is happening?
Okay, first of all, it's a city.
Let's clear it up.
No city is built in 24 hours.
Right.
A house takes 12 months. Sometimes
For sure.
18.
Sometimes longer, yeah.
We're building literally a city, right? So it's going to take time. I think the mistake that I made was promoting it while the concept was being put together. So what happened was people already assumed that it existed. And that's what it was. So while we're trying to put together the licenses, getting all the feasibility studies going on, the environmental studies and all of that's happening, the world is looking at Akon City as if the construction had already started.
Because you had already started talking about it, yeah.
Right. And I think, but these are all mistakes that you make as you go.
Yeah.
Right now, the process is still in motion. Things are already moving. And as time go, that's why I've been keeping a light, quiet conversation when it comes to the city until we get further into the project to where I can start having real conversations about it.